Hi, I'm Andre and I'm a black nerd and I'm angry. When Sony and Microsoft announced that PS4 and Xbox One games were going to be about the same price as our current games, we rejoiced like they saved us money. How much were you thinking the games are going to cost? If video games get any more expensive, I'm going to have to take out a loan or start a subscription service just to buy a console. Oh yeah, I forgot Xbox already has that. Game companies don't need to up the price of the games you buy. They found a new way to get all the money they need from you. I believe you humans call it DLC. Ah yes, downloadable content. You buy your Call of Duties and your Battlefields and your Borderlands and your Leisure Suit Larrys. Pay $60 for a game that you think is complete. Then a couple of weeks later, someone goes, oh no, wait, I found some extra game stuff under the bed or behind a couch cushion. Tell you what, you can download this extra content. Just give me another 20 extra bucks. Come on, I'm gonna do this again 2 weeks later. But now you get to shoot zombies, right? You like zombies, don't you? You zombie lover? Come on. I wish food would do that. Come to KFC, get an 8-piece bucket where we only give you 4 pieces right now, but you gotta pay the extra price for the extra pieces, or wait until next year we'll release the KFC Bucket of the Year edition. That'll have 12 pieces, a biscuit, 2 sides, and those little strawberry shortcake parfaits they sell. You ever had one of those? Those are delicious. Those are good. I gotta be honest, this is why I don't actually play a lot of video games, because when I see a game come out and it's like, we're gonna have a whole bunch of DLC, I just like to wait until all the DLC is out and I can just get the Game of the Year edition. But then once that game comes out, then a new game comes up and I'm like, oh, I'm interested in that game now. Then that game's I got DLC, so I gotta wait until that game gets all its DLC. And then it just becomes a vicious cycle over and over again, over and over again. And so then I just stop and watch Bob's Burgers on Netflix. But then some companies went, uploading new content later, and that just takes so long. Why don't we just put the DLC on the disc itself? Oh, that's so much easier. So there you go, you pay $60 for a game, and then you pay an extra 15 bucks later to download content that's already on the game that you already paid 60 bucks for. Thank you for not raising the price of your video games. You're doing us a service. So kind. Next, you'll be telling me you're giving me a fighting game for free with just one character, and I have to pay for the rest of the characters. But you'd have to be killer to have the instinct to do something like that. Which leads me to free to play. I give you a game for free, but you only get a limited gameplay experience. If you want the entire experience, you won't have to pay for it. I so love it when video game companies take their business strategies from crack dealers. Come on, man. I gotta finish my crops. I'll suck your from a Farmville. Could you imagine this concept back in the NES days? Like, say you were playing Tetris. You're putting your blocks down, you're about to clear a line, and then a message pops up that says, hey, wait, you put up 10 blocks today, come back tomorrow, or you can pay right now to finish your game. Back then we'd call that an outrage. Today we call it Candy Crush. Maybe it's tough for me to swallow this concept because I grew up back on the video game days of playing with cartridges in the 1930s. But honestly, DLC is a good concept when used correctly. I think it's great when a video game company makes a game that you can play and enjoy without the need for DLC. But if you're a hardcore fan that really likes that game, providing extra content like new characters, new levels, new weapons, whatever, I think that's a great way for someone who really loves that game to continue to be involved in that game. But it's one thing to add DLC later to a game that's already complete because you come up with a new concept, or maybe there was something you was working on that couldn't be finished by the deadline, so you add it later. It's another to have a complete game on schedule and deliberately take things from that complete game just for the sake of having DLC. If your game is complete, it's complete. Put it out as such. Cause I don't want to see a day where we have to pay for every team we want in Madden. Or that you get a Nintendo game with just one Mario brother and you gotta pay for the other. Or for clothes. Seriously? You can't donate money so that real people can wear real clothes, but you have enough money to give clothes to your avatar? That is ridiculous and sad. Well, except for those Power Ranger costume avatars. Those are pretty sweet. Actually, I'm gonna buy one of those right now. I forgot to get that, excuse me. I'm gonna be the Green Ranger. Now I want to hear from you. What is the best or the worst DLC that you have ever seen or purchased? Leave a comment or video response. Be sure to tickle that thumbs up button and share this video with your friends. And I'm always looking for new topics for Black Nerd Rants, so if you have a topic for a rant, leave it in the comments below. I love you like a play cousin. I'm Addy 5000. I'm sorry, that part was free to play. You're gonna have to pay to get the rest of the ending. Chain chomp, yomp.